If both of you guys could take this, obviously no one's happy with 1-5 in the SEC, but both of you guys were here last year, overcame and had a good season. What do you talk about in relation to that record going into this series?
I mean, we don't really try to compare it. Obviously the same thing happened to us last year, but the big thing now is, everyone just has to stay on board and keep their heads up and realize that, we got 8 more weeks of this. So I mean, it's a ton of games to be able to get back in good position. So.
Chris, you've obviously gone up against Daniel Lloyd a lot, and he's starting on Friday. Just what do you remember about going up against him in the scrimmages, and how good of an arm is he?
He has an electric arm. He has the velocity. He has off-speed pitches that he can throw for strikes that are pretty nasty as well. And he carries himself pretty well on the mound. So, being an older guy facing him on the mound, I didn't feel like I was facing a freshman, which is good for us and it's promising for us going forward.
Cam, what changed about you going from a redshirt year into this year, going from a guy who redshirted to leading the team in appearances at near the top of the SEC in appearances?
Yeah, just taking advantage of that year off. Not necessarily taking it as a year off, but as another year to develop and just an extra year to get in the weight room, understand, who I was as a pitcher, and then take the positives that I can bring, work with Coach Meade, and then just end up translating them on the field. Biggest thing.
Chris, what's been the message from the coaching staff for hitters this week entering this Auburn series?
Well, everyone can see it. We've been striking out a little bit too much, taking some bigger swings in situations where we probably shouldn't be taking those big swings. The main thing is, when there's runners on base, we just got to barrel the ball up and, hit it the other way and, take what the defense gives us, what the pitcher gives us, and, not try to do too much and just capitalize on those situations.
Chris, what are you seeing out of Tanner Burns, Auburn's Friday night guy?
He's a great pitcher, but we're going to prepare well as we have been this whole season, and we're just going to stay aggressive and try to capitalize on whatever they give us, and it'll be a tough test for us, but I think we're ready for it, and I think we'll have a solid weekend.
Cam, what do you like most about your role being used, as often as you have been?
Definitely. Gives you the chance to go out there and compete as often as you can. It doesn't really matter the opponent. Last weekend, got to face the same team twice, which was fine. The mentality doesn't change. You're still out there to fill the zone, get guys out. So just having the chance to do that as often as I can is pretty rewarding.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.